Hey guys, do my homework with me. I don't have a whole lot, but it still needs to get done. I have math, bio, and then bio lab. I'm gonna start with a regular bio first because I just have to watch a video and take some notes on it. Alright, I'm done with that. The video was pretty short. I have 3 pages of notes. So one of my favorite hacks, seriously, make your notes pretty, because it'll definitely help. Okay, next I'm gonna do my math work. I have 3 assignments to do and they're already halfway done, so this shouldn't take too long. Okay, I really didn't have a lot of math to do, so I'm done with that already. Now my last thing I need to do is my bio lab assignment. This is supposed to be a rough draft of an essay due next week, but I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know what this is about. The first thing I see about formatting is APA. I fucking hate APA format. So I was doing MLA because I was never in like the honors English and stuff like that, and so I never did it because it was more like complex apparently. I'm not happy about it. Okay, basically in my lab class we do some greenhouse stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's literally just talking about the whole process, but the first thing in the introduction is to find the problem. But there is no problem, we just planted stuff. So okay, I finished half of it and then I emailed her because I want to make sure I'm turning in the right thing, especially if it's a rough draft. I don't know how rough the draft is supposed to be, or if it's supposed to be like formatted perfectly. That was all my homework for today, so I'm done until tomorrow. So now you go do your homework.
Do my homework with me on a Sunday. Today I have a lot of work to do for all of my classes and I'm actually really stressed about it. I'm going to try to get through them all as fast as I can. Today we have Human Geo, AP Lit, Physics, Pre-Calc, and other like little tasks I have to do, like write an email and like brainstorm for a scholarship essay. But like I'm gonna start with AP Lit because for that class I have to do the most and I just want to get the hard stuff done first. So first thing I'm gonna do is read this short story and write notes on it. Got back from a lunch break. I am halfway through the story. 20 out of 40 pages are done. I just finished all the notes on Oedipus Rex, and guys, this story is insane to say the least. Next thing I have to do for AP Lit is get started on reading my independent novel. I'm going to be reading The Kite Runner, and I'm really excited to read this because it's actually been on my TBR for quite a while. But it's a long book, and I was supposed to have like started reading it by now. I think I'm going to just read 1 to 2 chapters for now and take my notes and see how it is. I just got back from like a really long break, but now I'm going to work on my pre-calc homework. Finally got my pre-calc homework done. Something that I've procrastinated a lot is studying for my human geo test, which is tomorrow. I think it's because like I don't really take that class seriously because I'm not taking it AP. I'm just gonna make like a study page for everything I have to know so I can have it in my brain. I'll review it tomorrow morning. Finally finished my notes for the human geo test. It's currently 9:45, so what I'm gonna do is write a couple of emails and then I'm gonna head to bed because it's getting quite late. I hope you guys had an amazing day. This is your reminder to stop procrastinating.
Do my homework with me? Okay, so I have to do a history essay, a 30 marker source-based question for history. I have to do history questions, I think, as well. I have to do a Spanish listening past paper. I have to do some Spanish questions, and then I have to do like notes on the romantic genre for English, and then I have to learn the scene 6 quotes from A Streetcar Named Desire. It's a lot. It is a lot. I actually have no idea what I'm gonna start with. I don't even know. Never mind. I do know what a 30 marker is for history. But I kind of want to start with the 22 marker for history. Oh, that will also take a lot of time. Everything I have to do will take a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I might actually instead start with like reorganizing all my books because I just started school again after midterm and I can't find anything. My books are literally everywhere. I'm not even gonna show you guys what my floor looks like right now. It's insane. So I might just start by like reorganizing all my books and things and all my folders. Somehow my folder's already broken. I don't even know how I did that. But oh well, I did it, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with the 30 mark history source question. That seems like a good place to start because it's worth the most marks out of all the work I have to do. Okay, my get ready with me from this morning was just muted because of copyright because I was listening to Christmas music in the background. So I had to like fix that. So if you do end up watching the get ready with me, I am so sorry that my voice sounds so weird in the background and like my voice just cuts out in random bits. I'm so sorry. It was the only way I could keep any sound on the video, so. Okay, I'm now gonna do the Spanish past paper. Okay, so I've done the first extract and I've started the second one, if I can flip the page to show. I've done like the first question and the second extract, but it's just taking way too long and I honestly can't be bothered. So I'm gonna move on to history, I think. But I also have to go in like 2 minutes, so. Because I have speech and drama right now. Okay, so I'm now gonna do the 30 marker for history, because I didn't do it earlier. Okay, it is currently 10:15, like getting near to 10:10. 10:20, Jesus. And this is all I've done. Yeah. So, that's great. I was planning on having a early-ish night. Apparently not anymore. I also have more homework I have to do apparently. I do have to do the 22 marker because it's not due till next week, thank God. I still have to look over my English quotes. I might do that now, actually. I have Spanish homework. Just checking my timetable. Technically I have Spanish homework as well for Friday, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I actually have no time to do it. This weekend I'm actually locking in. I'm locking the fuck in and I'm doing so much revision because my mocks are super soon. And I need to still buy my sister's dress. I do actually really recommend like filming yourself doing your homework because like it really does motivate you. I was awful at doing my homework until I started making these videos. I'm still quite awful at doing it, but I'm a little bit better. Because I actually need to finish the video, so. Okay, it is currently 1 minute to 12 at night. I'm not finished, but I'm almost finished, and so I'm just gonna leave it for tonight. I really can't keep my eyes open for any longer. There's no point me trying to learn quotes and finish up my homework when I literally cannot function my brain. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys so much. I'll see you all tomorrow.
You don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, so let's do our homework together. Today I only have bio. First I'm gonna fill out my planner. It's that time of the year! Alright, now it's done. Also, my planner is from Amazon and I absolutely love it, so go get it. It helps me so much. Now I have to make a wanted poster for like cells or whatever, I don't really know. I fear we have ran into a pretty major problem. My computer is about to die. We will now need to change the filming location. Everything is now okay. So I have to do a plant cell structure and then I also have to do an exit ticket. And then something got marked as missing, so I also have to do that. So I'm gonna do this on my computer really fast. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Alright, the plant cell structure is done. I just posted my answer to the discussion. Alright, I guess let's get started. Alright, now it's time to add color. Okay, now it's done. Okay, last thing I have to do is a grade check. Okay, I just turned in my grade check. And that is officially everything.
Hey guys, do my homework with me. Today's agenda, I have driver's ed, history, math, and science. First, I have to, of course, update my planner. Here's my planner all updated. First, I think I'm gonna start off with my history closure because we were learning how to do a DBQ today, and it's just asking about like what we've learned. I finished my history closure. It was actually really easy, so. Next, I think I'm gonna move on to my science homework. We're learning about moles at the moment and I don't know what we're doing, so we're gonna research a little bit about that. I just need to complete the front and back of this page. So I finished a part of my science homework. It was taking a really long time and I thought I'd get the faster things done before I finish that. I'm gonna move on to my math review packet. I have a test on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, and everything on that packet is in the test. So I feel like if I do good on that, then I will do good on the test.
Do my homework with me. Happy Tuesday, you guys. I have 3 out of 5 on my courses tonight, so that is super nice. Even though I have less, I know that it's going to be time consuming, so that'll be fine. The first thing I'm going to do is chapter 8 for developing literacy. I read parts of the chapter each day. I feel like that's better than cramming it all in one day. I feel like that's super overwhelming, at least for me. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to work on theories of student learning, so I'm going to read part of chapter 10 and then work on the project. I just finished theories of student learning, so now I'm going to work on multicultural education, so I have to watch 2 videos, which are like part of a docu-series, and then read part of chapter 1.
Okay, let's do homework with me because I'm bored. And if I don't do this homework, I'm gonna sit on my phone. This is medical terminology. So, match word parts 2. Write the correct answer in the middle column, definition, and possible answer. Lung is pneumo, right? Yeah, because pneumonia. I had pneumonia for like 4 years in a row when I was little. Like 4, 5, 6 years in a row. I don't know. I think like 4 or 5. Chill. Ox is obviously oxygen because like, you know, what else would it be? Plura, plur, because, you know, just makes sense. Some similar spelling. Bronch and sound voice. Bronch is obviously bronchitis. Bronchus, the bronchus, whatever the fuck that is. Phono is sounder's voice. Because, like, hello, what are you doing? You're using your voice and you're making sound. This is where it kind of gets a little tricky. Sinus is obviously sinus, so we're gonna do sinus, not sinus. P-N-E-A, pnea. I want to say chest. Trachea, I want to say breathing because your trachea. Thorax, I want to say chest because your thoracic cavity. No, windpipe is trach. Yeah. Nemo. Okay, yeah. Lung is P-N-E-A. Trach is windpipe because your trachea. Trachea/O. Chest is thorax because of your thoracic cavity. Thorax. And breathing is pulmon. Oh, no. I got them fucked up. I think, let me look. Let's cite our sources. I think lung is pulmon because pulmon is literally the word lung in Spanish. And breathing is P-N-E-A. Let's look. P-N-E-A, breathing. Yep, you see, it's okay if you're wrong because you need that L to get your dub. And I just corrected myself, so a win is a win.
Do my homework with me as a junior in high school. Today there is a lot on my list, so let's go through it. We've got French, physics, bio, SAT, pre-cal, AP Lit, plus extra stuff that I really have to get done. So safe to say I'm a bit cooked. I'm gonna start with my French homework to get it out of the way. All done with that. Next thing I'm gonna do is work on my AP Lit notes for Oedipus Rex. Finally finished that. Next thing I have to do is the major works data sheet for Oedipus Rex. Look at all this writing. I'm so happy to finally be done with this. My hand is aching, I'm not even kidding. Next thing I'm gonna do is go on Khan Academy and start studying for physics because I do not understand what's going on in class. So I've made myself a little snack and drink and snack. So I finished up my notes for physics. I actually switched from Khan Academy to Flippin' Physics and I literally love him. I did also have to do my pre-calculus homework and notes, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of that and leave the rest for tomorrow morning because it's getting kind of late. But apart from that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. This is your reminder to be productive and finish everything on your to-do list today.
Do my homework with me. I have to do chemistry, English, and French. Chemistry and English is on paper. French is on Quizlet, I think. Guys, look at the percentage of my iPad. Okay, let's actually lock in. So I've been meaning to start for like 2 hours now, and I've been procrastinating. So let's actually lock in. I'm gonna do this chemistry. It's quite easy. I just need to like use this, and this helped me fill out this whole thing. And it's not even hard, it's just a lot, you know? Okay guys, I'm done with my science work. Now I'm gonna move on to my English work. For English, I literally just have to finish these last 2 things. So it's actually really easy and it should be done very fast. On my iPad, I'm gonna pull up my, the book. We're reading Frankenstein right now. Here's my thingy. And currently this is on chapters 11 and 12, so yeah. English is done. I am done. And I finished in like a little over 30 minutes, so I'm so proud of myself. And thanks for watching. Bye.
This is day 5 of trying to become a famous influencer and do my homework with me. Also, comment for you page if this is on your for you page. So before I do my homework, I do want to get some Cali coffee and maybe an acai bowl. And also the current time is 2:30 and I have a meeting at 3 p.m. Basically, the meeting is for the Bible study because we're doing a beach Bible study tomorrow. So we're going over it. I got my little acai bowl. Hi. Now it is time to actually start. Right now it is 5:26. Yes, I took a little break, but I am back. So for my first class, which is Intro to Business Research Methods, I have one discussion on data types, Intro to Excel assignment, and then a quiz. And then for my other class, which is Organizational Behavior and Management, I have one quiz on understanding organizational behavior and culture. Wow, that's a lot. And then one more quiz on chapter 1 and 2. Oh, and also guys, I forgot to mention that all of my classes are online. I feel like my glasses are like crooked for some reason. I'm gonna submit it. Let's see what I get. Did pretty good. I only got 1 wrong. Now we're on to the next quiz. Let's see what I get. I got a 46 out of 50. Now I have to read this and then do the quiz. So I'm done for the day. Out of 5 assignments, I was able to do 3. And thankfully, I have 2 more days to complete the other 2.
Do my homework with me. Today we have AP Lang, AP Comp Sci A, and SAT Prep. I also need to run a few errands and go grocery shopping, so grab a drink and get comfortable because we have a lot to do. Starting off with AP Lang, I have to read a New York Times article called What Should a Billionaire Give and What Should You? Very interesting, so let's go. And we're done with AP Lang. So now let's move on to AP Comp Sci A. My class uses Code HS for assignments. And today I have a little quiz for algorithms with selection and repetition. And I also have a few exercises on if statements. So let's go. And we're done with Comp Sci. So let's go to the grocery store for a little break. Okay, now we're back, so let's go home to finish our SAT prep. Okay, we're back home, so let's do some SAT. Today we're gonna read up on conventions, modifiers, do a practice, and then finish the day off with a quiz. And we're done with SAT, so we're done for the day. Thank you so much for coming along. I love you guys so much.
Let's do homework. Okay, so I haven't made these in a really long time, but I have quite a few things that I have to do, so this is the perfect time. I have to start off with doing my news and views for AP Bio, which is basically I have to read an article about something and then I have to write like a essay kind of about that article and like how it relates to biology and all that. We have to turn one in on the first Wednesday of every month, and it is the first Wednesday of this month, so I did leave it pretty last minute. We work better under pressure. I'm gonna do genetics and hereditary, and I just found an article. It is Cost of Missing Sleep, and it's really short. It's actually really fast, and it was kind of interesting. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be about. It was actually about fruit flies and like the sleep that they need. I thought it was going to be about humans, but it was pretty good. Okay, we're all done. Okay, then I have to do a response for Cersei for my AP Lit class. Okay, I turned it in. Now I'm gonna go take a shower, but after that I'm gonna read a chapter of this, How to Read Literature Like a Professor. It's for my lit class. And then I'm gonna keep reading Cersei. Surprisingly, I do kind of like this book. But that's it for now, and hopefully I will make more of these videos and not leave everyone hanging.
Do my homework with me. So I'm gonna be gone from school for the next 2 days, but I did not tell my teachers that on purpose, so I wouldn't have to do any work, but I actually do have. It's like pretty weird. It's like this graph app, and then I have to like write the graphing points on the sheet of paper in my notebook. I'm not too sure, but my friend said it took a long time. And apparently I have to get this side, this side of the worksheet that I didn't finish. So I'm gonna do my iPad stuff first because that just seems like the most important to me. So let's go. Okay, I just finished this worksheet. Alexa, pause. Sorry, my Christmas music is a little loud. But yeah, I finished this one. You have to like graph these like plots in like a graphing calculator app. I didn't even know that was a thing. But now I have to do this one, which this one is so hard. Like photo map. What the hell? Let's do this. Now I'm all done with this worksheet, and that is all I'm doing for tonight. I'm so ready to be over with that. But now I don't have to do it over the weekend, which that's a plus. But thank you guys so much for watching. Do my homework with me. Today I have homework in science and math. We're starting a new unit in both those topics, so it's actually not that bad though. First thing that's up to my planner. I'm literally so hungry right now, so of course Halloween candy is the answer. Why are there really only 5 items in here? I feel like they could do better. Down here is everything I have to do today. I basically need to do this entire spread, but it's already stuff that I learned last year in science, so it shouldn't be like too hard. We're hoping at least. In class today, literally first question, I don't even know. Okay guys, I finished my science homework, the front and the back. So now I need to do some math. We have a test on Friday and I need to be like studying for it. I have this worksheet that I'm halfway through, so I'm gonna finish that off for tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back and do my homework with me. Class is on. Today I have kinesiology and religion. I had gym, but I did that earlier. Echo, connect to Grace's iPad.
Now connected to Grace's iPad.
Today we're listening to a Phoebe Bridgers mix. Tomorrow I have 2 big tests, one in religion and one in kinesiology, so I really need to study for them. But I think we're going to start by doing the cardiovascular overview worksheet, and then I have
some notes to write for that, which I can do tomorrow because I need to prioritize studying. And then I also have a chapter 8 quiz for kinesiology, but that's not due till Wednesday, so we're just going to postpone those for now. But to get started, I'm just going to start with something light and we'll do that worksheet. These are the finished papers. Now that that's done, I'm going to cross it off the list. Next up, I'm going to go over the religion Quizlets that I made because we also did that during class, so I don't have to do as much. Guys, shout out Ella who drew this for me today in class. Love you. So I just finished doing the Quizlet. I only got 3 wrong, which was pretty good. And I just had this idea to make a study sheet, so I'm going to do that now. So during class, when we had our study period, Jalen and I were making a whiteboard of just all the important terms and definitions, so I'm going to be copying that onto my paper. What I'm going to do is make the first letter of each a certain color so that I can kind of make like acronyms and stuff, because that's how I learn the best, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what I ended up getting done for terms. As you can see, I just made the first letter of each thing the color that I'm making the topic. Now that that's done though, I can check it off the list. Next up, I'm just going to start by doing Quizlets for kinesiology, and then we'll move on to notes. You guys, I literally can't even make this up. I got a 91 on my Quizlet. It was 112 questions. So I'm going to take this as a win and call it a night. I will see you guys the next time I do my homework.